Good morning everyone. I am Arham Javeri, student of Birla Group of Schools. Today, I welcome you all to another episode of Back to School by Birla Open Minds International School. Today in house, we have none other than Mrs. Preeti Sagar, who is a former Bollywood playback singer as well as a Filmfare awardee for the songs Mero Gaam Katha Pare and the song we all love, My Heart is Beating. Welcome ma'am. Thank you so much for being a part of today's episode.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Anything to achieve anything in life, the most important thing is inspiration. What inspired to become a playback singer, ma'am?
Actually, when I was a little girl, I was very fond of music. And I used to listen to the radio, sing along with the radio, and listen to Lata ji, Asha ji, Geeta Dutt ji, and try to learn from them various style of singing, expressions, clarity of voice, words. So I was practicing. And to be honest with you, I never dreamt I would be a playback singer.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, it just, you can say, fell on my lap. Okay. Because when I was doing a lot of radio commercials, and in fact I've sung about 10,000 radio commercials.
Oh wow, that's fabulous.
And when I was singing the commercials, then Rajesh Roshan, the music director,
yes.
He came to know that I sing, and my father and Rajesh Roshan's father were good friends. So he came to my dad and said, "Uncle, I want Preeti to sing my song."
Wow.
So can she sing the song for me? Dad said, "Okay, if you think she can sing and she's good enough for you to sing, go ahead, she will sing for you." I had no mind to become a playback singer. It's just that you believe in destiny?
Yes, so it's the flow that took you to being a playback singer.
But I had to become a playback singer. Then I sang my first song, Julie.
Yes.
And when I sang, I was very nervous and very scared. I didn't know what to do. But then my dad gave me a lot of encouragement. My dad, Moti Sagar-ji, was a playback singer and a film actor. So he gave me a lot of encouragement. He said, "Dekho beta, you go on the mic. If you can't sing, come out. Doesn't matter."
Yes.
So I did it. With that thought I went, with the mic. I sang the song, and with God's grace, it turned out beautifully.
Wow. Executing your passion and inspiration is a totally separate thing, ma'am. So how did you start your career as a playback singer?
So I was always very passionate about music, and I loved music. I used to sing, at home in parties, and music. I really had a lot of passion for it. And then, as I just said, that playback singing just fell on my lap.
Yes. So it was your passion.
It was my passion.
And your
I
journey
kept my passion on.
Yes.
And I never thought I wanted to be a playback singer. I was just fond of music. I used to sing at home. We used to have family gatherings, so we used to sing in the family gatherings.
Yes.
So that was my passion, but it turned into
a
profession
career,
and a career. And you believe, as I said, you believe in destiny?
Yes.
Then yes, I was destined to become a playback singer.
Ma'am, every song has a story behind it. So can you share some of your favorite songs that you have sung and the stories behind those songs?
My favorite songs are a lot of them, my own favorite songs, a lot of them. Because every song I sang with a lot of passion, a lot of love, a lot of thought behind it.
Yes.
But of course, my Julie song was my first song, and as I said, I really loved it. And in fact, what happened to the Julie song was the first time we had a recording, it got cancelled.
Okay.
So we thought that, the song is only gone. We are not going to sing it.
Okay.
And then when I sang the song, I said, what will happen to this song? It's an English song in a Hindi film. What is going to happen to this song? I just thought that, usually there are situations where there are restaurants and hotels, and one side one singer is singing
and it just goes on.
Yeah. So I thought this song will go like that. But then I went to see the movie. Then I thought, oh my God, the heroine is singing my song. And then, there were kids and some people. It was a house full. Julie did very well. So there were some people sitting behind, and they said, "ये गाना किसने गाया है? लता जी की आवाज़ है? आशा जी का आवाज़ है? नहीं, आशा जी का आवाज़ है." Then I felt that I should get up and say, "नहीं, ये मेरा आवाज़ है." So that was
it was such a big compliment for you, like.
Yes, it was funny and frustrating also, because I wanted people to know it's me.
It's you.
None of them,
Yes.
Yeah, and then my Manthan song, which I sang, Again, there's a little funny thing about it is that when I sang that song, it was after Julie, and Shyam Benegalji was the director of the film.
Of the song.
He said, Preeti, I don't want you to sound like Julie.
Okay.
I want you to sound like a rabari.
Rabari.
Yeah, in a
More
in a
Indian
gown,
folk.
more folky, more things. So now tell me how you're going to do it. I said, okay, Shyamji, I'll just do it and show you. So I screamed. I got my lungs and all, and I screamed. And then for 3-4 days, I just couldn't sing because Mr. Vanraj Bhatia was the music director. He just kept on saying, take 1, take 2, take 3. Scream more, scream more. And finally, I could get the feel of the song.
Ma'am, the journey of every artist begins during their school days.
Yeah.
So what is the most memorable memory of your school life?
I had a lot of memories. You can't really pinpoint any, but I studied in Queen Mary High School.
Okay.
And I had a lot of memories in the sense that lovely friends. There used to be so much activity, like there were dramas and plays and music groups were there. I used to participate in all of them. And the teachers were also very nice to me and really loved my school.
Loved your school
life. As all children love their schools.
Yes, 100%. And how were you as a student in school life?
I was a good student. I wasn't a brilliant student.
Yes.
But yes, I was a good student, good girl. I was quiet and not very naughty at all.
Ma'am, every industry has changes that come through in due courses of time. So how has the music industry changed since you have started your career as a singer?
That's very interesting because when I started my career, we had about 60 musicians orchestra while we are singing. We had about 40 to 50 violins, about 5-10 rhythms and synthesizer, Indian instruments, flute, this, that and the other. So we had to sing along with them.
So it was a whole group of orchestra and a singer singing along with it.
Yes. So in case I made a mistake right at the end of the song, to
so
go
the whole
sing
back to square
again.
one and we have to start from the...
If a musician made a mistake, we had to sing whole thing
again and again.
So it was very interesting, of course, but sometimes it used to get very tiring because little mistakes somebody made and the whole thing.
Monotonous, the whole thing.
Everybody was to be in there, alert. Okay, we shouldn't make a mistake. We shouldn't make a mistake. And now, after a few years from that time, now everything has become very electronic.
Okay, yes.
So we have all electronic music. Tracks are all electronic.
And
everything is computerized. And because of that, what has happened is we just go and sing and come out.
Yes.
And the thing is, what disadvantage I feel, that's my interpretation of the whole thing is that, earlier we had, suppose there was a duet. So there was a male singer, female singer singing together. So
there was a connection between them.
Yes, there was a connection. We would just, in the middle of music, we used to just lip sync, what do we do? Yes, haha, acha, ye,
like
so there was some connection. The mood of the song used to be different. Now you just go, you sing your part, the male singer comes and sings his part,
and then it's
everything, there's no soul.
Yes.
So you see, most of the old songs are more popular today than
because
the
the
new
emotions
ones.
which they come out.
Yes. Any of these shows you see on TV, or even little kids are singing old songs.
Yes.
Because it had a soul. And today's song, I always say, is to see, not to hear. You have to see in the movie, enjoy it and go.
Forget
but the older songs we used to,
they were memorable.
Listen on radio, knew every music piece. So that's
even after decades, we remember those songs, like all the 90s and 80s, we all remember those songs.
And you enjoy it.
Yes, 100%.
And you remember the music pieces and the lyrics.
Yes. Ma'am, can you share any funny or memorable moments from your career as a singer?
Yeah, there are quite a few of them actually. But one is very interesting and one which I remember. I used to love the singer Rafi Sahab.
Legendary singer.
A legendary singer,
100%.
And I really was so fond of him. And what I learned from him, he was so humble.
Humbleness.
Yeah, and that humbleness, that holiness, what you say, comes out in his voice.
The down-to-earth nature of a...
Absolutely down. He's such a big name.
Legend.
And I was
He's
just a new singer.
100%.
But, he used to treat me so well, And the funny part was that every time a music director came to, check on us, that, don't say this, ye harkat lo, ye modo, ye upar jao, thoda sur lagao. or it was all in English.
Yes.
So once the man went away inside, the music director went away, he would come and say, "Beta, ye kya keh rahe the?" So I used to feel so wonderful, such a great man,
Yes.
so humble, asking me. So you know, I used to feel really great, and I used to think, my goodness, such a humble person.
Such a legend.
Yeah,
and
such a legend, so humble, and he didn't have any airs. So why should I ask?
yes.
Why should I show I don't know what he said?
So we always notice that all the legends have a humbleness,
Yes.
or they are always down to earth.
Absolutely.
And those people are only the people we remember after decades and
Absolutely.
centuries.
You know what? I want to tell you one thing. When I became a very popular singer,
Famous, yeah.
when I sang a lot of songs, so my father said one thing to me, कि बेटा एक पेड़ में जब जितने फल लगते हैं,
हाँ.
उतना वो झुक जाता है.
झुक जाता है, yes.
So you have to be very humble, even if you have whatever success you get.
Your roots have to be
Your
always
roots have to be very
strong
and you have to be very humble, and that's what I've learned from my father and my mother both. That humbleness is so
humbleness
important.
is very important. Yes.
Because today you're there, tomorrow you should
Yes.
be remembered for what you are.
100%. Ma'am, what advice would you give to aspiring singers who want to pursue a career in the music industry?
Okay. My first advice would be that, you know, if you are a student or if you're studying or you're doing a job, please continue with that. You
Okay.
need to have one line which is going to be with you all your life. Then you follow your passion. Spend time and extra time what you have in learning music and working on music, you know. Keep it as a passion and love. उसमें अगर आपको अगर chance मिल जाता है तो wonderful.
If you get a breakthrough,
Yeah,
then
if you
we
get a
can-
breakthrough, then very good. But what happens, some people just leave everything, leave education, leave everything. I want to be a singer alone.
That's wrong.
That's wrong. Because destiny you don't know.
So it's the journey that will take us towards our destiny.
Exactly. If you're destined, like I said, I didn't want to become a playback singer as such.
Yes.
You know, I was very fond of music. In my heart, I may be thinking, you know, okay, if I do get a chance. But it was not like, no, my hood. Otherwise, what happens, I'll tell you one more thing what happens. If you are totally behind music and passion to become a playback singer or a singer, then what happens is if you don't get it, you don't reach that goal, it leads to frustration.
Yes. Too much.
And that is a bad thing. Take it as music in your life, as meditation.
Yes.
Enjoy it. And you sing in your friends' parties here, there and all.
Slowly.
Yes. And then if you get a chance, if you are destined to become, you will get a chance.
So it's a perfect mixture of hard work and destiny.
Yes.
That will come along.
Yes.
And your destiny will come along.
Exactly. We cannot say I'm waiting for destiny today.
You have to
work hard
too.
Karam karte raho, phal ki ichha mat karo.
Yes.
Just keep doing your deeds and don't wait for the fruits.
Yes.
It will come themselves, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for being a part of this episode.
Thank you so much. Love talking to you.
Thank you
It
so
was
much.
very
ma'am.
nice and very interesting. And your lovely questions you asked me.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.